Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, another video here around today. Just looking at the stuff that's happening in the news and rugby today. Today's news was quite interesting. Squad update from Munster in Ireland, talking about Snyman, the Springbok World Cup winning lock, and his injury problems that keep on going on. Got a feel for the guy because really he's just had a horrible time with injuries. The update said that he's back in rehabilitation training on the field, although he was expected to return in December from a knee injury. He was actually expected to return sooner than that, and then had a setback. And his knee injury meant that it was put back to December. There was a hope that he was going to play now in this weekend's games in January, but Munster released a thing yesterday saying that this overnight, saying that he's not back yet, and he's not going to take place in January. Won't be on the field in January at all for Munster, which is a huge setback for them. And if you take it that he's played a total of, I think, 54 minutes since 2020, and over 2 years, 4 games in total where he didn't complete the games. That's really another massive setback for him. Now, with there being a Six Nations break in February, and with there being very little rugby around that time, we're not going to see him in February. They've got one game against the Ospreys, which he might be involved in, might not be. But the chances are he's only going to come back in March, which begs the question whether he's going to be ready for the World Cup, and what does it mean for Springbok duty? I think we saw already last year that Jacques Nienaber and Rassie Erasmus have made it quite clear they're starting to look at other options because they can't wait for him forever. He's really had a horrible run. He injured himself, tore his knee ligaments in his first game for Munster against Leinster, I think, back in 2020. Was out for almost a year, then came back, then played, I think, 1 or 2 games and tore his knee ligaments again. In between, he had that freak fire pit accident with CJ Stander and Damon Delenda, which kept him out the Irish Lions series as well. He had to go for a skin graft. That one, really set him back because he would have been back for the Lions tour as well, and those strange COVID times that we were in. But now it's another month, it's another thing, and even if he comes back in March, it's going to take a little while to get him back up to full fitness, full match fitness. And I think Munster's priority will probably be just to get him on the field. They've invested so much in him, paid him for so long, and he hasn't played. They really want him back on the field. From a Springbok point of view, we've seen the box look at Jason Jenkins, Marvin Uri, Salman Murat, a couple of other faces there. But, I mean, Snyman is a bit of, in Jacques Nienaber's words, a freak of nature. He is 6'9". He runs an exceptional 100 meters. There was a clip of him way back where he hauled in Makazole Mapimpi when Mapimpi in the Sharks-Bulls game back then, when he was still playing for the Bulls as a youngster. He hauled him in from behind. And I mean, that doesn't happen very often in world rugby to any winger, let alone Mapimpi. So he is a bit of a freak of nature. But saying that, a freak of nature is only as good as he can be if he's on the field. And I've had little conversations with him here and there. And, he's desperate to obviously get back onto the field. He's desperate to pay back Munster in one way or another, for all the belief that they've given him. He's obviously a big crowd favourite in Limerick as well, and they obviously feel a lot for him with the issues he's gone through. But he needs to get back on the field, and I think the sooner we see him back on the field, not to worry too much about Springbok ambitions, just get him back on the field for a prolonged period of time, the better for everybody. So, I was hoping you get back on the field sooner rather than later. Munster need you. Munster desperately would love to have you there in their team. And I'm sure the Springbok fans and every South African fan would want you there as well. So I was hoping he'll be back on the field sooner rather than later. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment below if you want. I'll try and answer them where I can. And keep an eye out. I'll be doing more of these videos as the news sort of breaks around the rugby season, and try and keep up to date with some commentary around the news as well. So press subscribe, and thanks for watching. Chat to you soon. Cheers.